Hey folks, welcome back to Honey Money SG. Now today is slightly different. I'm going to target the higher net worth individuals here in Singapore because most of you likely have a bank account, but you probably do not have a privileged banking account, right? So in this video, I will compare between the two priority banking accounts between Citi and HSBC, which is named Citi Gold and HSBC Premier. So to do the comparison for you so that you can decide where you want to put your money at. And especially in year 2021, right, we have a lot of newly minted millionaires because of the cryptocurrency, right? So some of these cryptocurrency millionaires maybe want to cash out a little, put in a priority banking account, then help me earn some referrals. So use my referral link down below, right? So for those of you who aspire to hold like a premier banking or privileged banking status, right, I just give you all a glimpse of what it is. Personally, I do have Standard Chartered priority banking, and the entry level is around $200,000 of assets under management. So that means the money that you put with them, and also some banks will count your investments with them as AUM. So you have to look at each terms and conditions of the bank. But the most common privilege is that if you go to the bank, you can go to the priority queue. You don't have to queue up so much behind the other people, and you will also have a dedicated relationship manager which you could contact so that this person could help you do up all the nitty-gritty administration stuff instead of you queuing at the counter and wasting your time, right? Because time is money for the higher net worth people. And pre-COVID, right, most likely the bank will have this section whereby this priority banking customers could go and enjoy the lounge, right? They will have some food, some newspapers, some coffee for you, all free of charge because they value you as a priority banking customer. But now with COVID, I don't really know. Maybe they have shuttered off this service. Very long never visit the bank already. So now let's look at the first option, right? Citi Gold Premier Banking, and what are the real benefits of it. So for Citi Gold Banking, they have this option of setting up a Citi Wealth account for you, whereby you could earn up to 2.8% annual interest on your deposits. But I would say don't bank on it because there's probably a lot of terms and conditions to actually fulfill that 2.8% per annum of interest, because we are right now in a really low interest rate environment, and for a bank to actually give you 2.8% interest, you bet that they probably have a lot of sales products lining up for you, right? So you can take a look at this web page that I browsed. Probably they want you to buy a lot of insurance products, or maybe you need to make a really big investment in their unit trust that they have partnered with. But the good thing about Citi Gold is that the Citi Gold status, you can actually bring it to you anywhere in this world. And you know that Citi is actually one of the largest banks in the world, right? So this Citi Gold status will allow you to enter any international Citibank branch as a priority customer. And they will also give you complimentary ATM cash withdrawals in any part of this world that has a Citi ATM. Because you know, right, if you withdraw cash from the international bank ATM, you probably need to incur like the bank ATM charges, which can be upwards of 15 to 20 USD per withdrawal. So the entry criteria for Citi Gold is actually to have at least 250,000 of AUM in SGD. And should you fall below the 15,000 AUM, they will charge you a $15 fee, which is not too bad, right? If you consider just $15,000 can give you so much access after you have entered Citi Gold, I think that's quite a good deal. Okay, not only that, Citi actually have this whole PDF document detailing what are the benefits that you could have as a Citi Gold customer. And that includes a world-class wealth advisory by a relationship manager. What it basically means is that there's a dedicated person that could advise you, that could give you proper financial advice, not someone on the internet like me on YouTube giving you not financial advice. But you have to be prepared that most likely they have sales targets to meet as well. So if you are a customer who loves to buy this kind of financial products from your relationship manager or RM will really love you deep. The more important thing of Citi Gold Premium Banking, right, is that you have access to like their privilege rates in terms of their loan rates. Maybe they will give you a cheaper interest on your loans and your mortgage or your car loans. And also if you use their online brokerage services, they will charge you a lower commission. That's quite common across the different privileged banking. And now the most important benefit is actually you got access to the Citi Gold Center. So what is the Citi Gold Center? Essentially, from what I read, right, it's like they have this business center, and there's also lounge and maybe some food and coffee. So free food, free coffee, free workstation, and then you can allow you to print. Also have telecommunication devices like internet, telephone, fax machines, so you essentially can work there. Oh, they even say that there is meeting rooms as well. So essentially, you don't even have to rent an office. Just go and be a Citi Gold customer. Then anywhere can be your office, right? Access to all the Citi Gold Center. Well, I think that's a really good benefit, in this pandemic environment. Maybe next time when I'm a Citigo customer, then I can go there and record video. So all these features kind of sum up the main Citigo benefits. But if you want more benefits, then I refer you to this document. You all can go and take a look. I'll put the link in the description below. And most importantly, when you sign up for Citigo, then there's a lot of sign up offers as well. So firstly, go and click on my referral link and sign up for Citigo. And then if you meet those requirements, whereby if you buy a product from them or you maybe deposit like a certain amount of money, you'll get even more prizes like the Apple Watch, Apple iPad. All these promotion changes from time to time, so you have to refer to the latest promotion. Now the next privileged banking account comes from the HSBC, and it's called the HSBC Premier account. Now this is fundamentally quite different from Citigo because what HSBC focus on is family. So in order to qualify for HSBC Premier, the qualifying AUM, assets under management, is 200,000 Singapore dollars. But if you don't have 200,000 Singapore dollars yet, they also allow you to be a HSBC Premier customer if you have like $15,000 of salary credited monthly into your HSBC account. Not only that, if you take a mortgage loan of around 800,000 SGD or $200,000 AUD, you can also qualify for HSBC Premier. So there are really a lot of ways to qualify for HSBC Premier. So like I mentioned previously, HSBC actually focus a lot on family. So you will have this family relationship manager that can advise you, your spouse, and up to 3 children in making their wealth and financial decisions, especially if you have overseas education enrollment needs, right? We all know that Singapore parents love to send their children overseas for broader studies, right? So the HSBC relationship manager will actually help you to set up all this stuff and all the administration stuff that you really have to take a lot of care of. And also like Citigo, HSBC Premier account is actually portable to overseas. So if you go like overseas HSBC branches, you will also be recognized as a HSBC Premier customer. But on the website, they didn't mention much about the launch, the bank launch, so I do not have anything much to share on that, unlike Citi. And also, if you sign up for a HSBC Premier account using my referral link, and then you can go and qualify for some of their challenges, get some cash credit when you buy some products online or offline with your relationship manager. I think it's all about playing the rewards game when you sign up for this kind of banking. So what is my honest opinion of these two privileged banking? I would say if you can go for two, just go for two. If you can go for more, then just go for even more, right? Because now you are a privileged banking customer at across different banks, and then they will all treat you like VIP. And most importantly, you can use their bank launch and get some free coffee and free newspaper, and then just sit there whole day to pass your retirement life. But all these are just lifestyle goals, right? It's just something really superficial other than the time saved when you go to the priority banking queue. But I would say that it's really a nice to have feature if you really attain that level of wealth. But if you're not at that level yet, then you maybe want to look at this video to see how you can save your first $100,000, which is halfway through the AUM required for such priority banking, right? With that, thank you for watching. My name is Christopher. This is Honey Money SG, steering young adults to financial independence.